New life in the UK test. Question 1 of 24. What was the population of the UK in 1998? A. 50 million. B. 40 million. C. 60 million. D. 57 million. The correct answer is D. 57 million. Population growth in the UK. Year. Population. 1600. Just over 4 million. 1700. 5 million. 1801. 8 million. 1851. 20 million. 1901. 40 million. 1951. 50 million. 1998. 57 million. 2005. Just under 60 million. 2010. Just over 62 million. Question 2 of 24. When is the Bonfire Night celebrated? A. The 31st of October. B. The 28th of October. C. The 28th of November. D. The 5th of November. The correct answer is D. The 5th of November. Bonfire Night, the 5th of November, is an occasion when people in Great Britain set off fireworks at home or in special displays. The origin of this celebration was an event in 1605, when a group of Catholics led by Guy Fawkes failed in their plan to kill the Protestant king with the bomb in the Houses of Parliament. Question 3 of 24. When was the Magna Carta established? A. 1215. B. 1314. C. 1516. D. 1415. The correct answer is A. 1215. There were few formal limits to the king's power until 1215. In that year, King John was forced by his noblemen to agree to a number of demands. The result was a Charter of Rights called the Magna Carta, which means the Great Charter. The Magna Carta established the idea that even the king was subject to the law. It protected the rights of the nobility and restricted the king's power to collect taxes or to make or change laws. Question 4 of 24. Which of Henry VIII's wives were executed? A. Catherine Parr and Anne of Cleves. B. Catherine of Aragon and Anne Boleyn. C. Anne of Cleves and Jane Seymour. D. Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard. The correct answer is D. Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard. Anne Boleyn was English. She and Henry had one daughter, Elizabeth. Anne was unpopular in the country and was accused of taking lovers. She was executed at the Tower of London. Catherine was a cousin of Anne Boleyn. She was also accused of taking lovers and executed. Question 5 of 24. Which play was written by Shakespeare? A. Hamlet. B. Come, Walk With Me. C. Before the Dawn. D. Freedom of Love. The correct answer is A. Hamlet. Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He was a playwright and actor and wrote many poems and plays. His most famous plays include A Midsummer Night's Dream, Hamlet, Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet. Lines from his plays and poems which are often still quoted include Once more unto the breach, Henry V, To be or not to be, Hamlet. A rose by any other name, Romeo and Juliet. All the world's a stage, as you like it. The darling buds of May, Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Question 6 of 24. When did Queen Victoria become queen? A. 1845. B. 1837. C. 1877. D. 1861. The correct answer is B. 1837. In 1837, Queen Victoria became Queen of the UK at the age of 18. She reigned until 1901. Almost 64 years. Question 7 of 24. Who built the Hadrian's Wall to keep out the Picts? A. Henry Hadrian. B. Sutton Hoo. C. Emperor Hadrian. D. King Alfred the Great. The correct answer is C. Emperor Hadrian. Areas of what is now Scotland were never conquered by the Romans. and the Emperor Hadrian built a wall in the north of England to keep out the Picts, ancestors of the Scottish people. Question 8 of 24. Which British TV shows are popular in the UK now? A. Friends. B. The Big Bang Theory. C. Coronation Street. D. How I Met Your Mother. The correct answer is C. Coronation Street. Popular programs include regular soap operas such as Coronation Street and EastEnders. Question 9 of 24. Where can you find Boudicca, the Queen of the Iceni statue? A. London. B. Suffolk. C. Portsmouth. D. Kent. The correct answer is A. London. One of the tribal leaders who fought against the Romans was Boudicca, the Queen of the Iceni in what is now eastern England. She is still remembered today, and there is a statue of her on Westminster Bridge in London, near the Houses of Parliament. Question 10 of 24. What percentage of the UK population is Muslim? A. 4%. B. 3%. C. 5%. D. 6%. The correct answer is A. 4%. The UK is historically a Christian country. In the 2009 citizenship survey, 70% of people identified themselves as Christian. Much smaller proportions identify themselves as Muslim, 4%, Hindu, 2%, Sikh, 1%. Jewish or Buddhist both less than 0.5%, and 2% of people followed another religion. Question 11 of 24. How many local authorities does the City of London have? A. 33. B. 5. C. 21. D. 15. The correct answer is A. 33. London has 33 local authorities, with the Greater London Authority and the Mayor of London coordinating policies across the capital. Question 12 of 24. Haggis is a traditional food of which country? A. Wales. B. Scotland. C. England. D. Northern Ireland. The correct answer is B. Scotland. Scotland's food is haggis, a sheep's stomach stuffed with offal, suet, onions and oatmeal. Question 13 of 24. How many AMs does the Welsh government have? A. 60. B. 108. C. 129. D. 92. The correct answer is A. 60. The Welsh Government and National Assembly for Wales are based in Cardiff, the capital city of Wales. The National Assembly has 60 assembly members, AMs, and elections are held every 4 years using the form of proportional representation. Members can speak in either Welsh or English, and all of the Assembly's publications are in both languages. Question 14 of 24. What county does Stonehenge stand in? A. Berkshire. B. Lothians. C. Wiltshire. D. Lancashire. The correct answer is C. Wiltshire. Stonehenge still stands in what is now the English county of Wiltshire. Stonehenge was probably a special gathering place for seasonal ceremonies. Question 15 of 24. Which of these is an Anglo-Saxon poem? A. Beowulf. B. Jude the Obscure. C. Pride and Prejudice. D. Mr. Hyde. The correct answer is A. Beowulf. The Anglo-Saxon poem, Beowulf, tells of its heroes' battles against monsters and is still translated into modern English. Question 16 of 24. What do many theatres in the UK produce at Christmas time? A. A music event. B. An opera. C. A stand-up comedy show. D. A pantomime. The correct answer is D. A pantomime. One British tradition is the pantomime. Many theatres produce a pantomime at Christmas time. They are based on fairy stories and are light-hearted plays with music and comedy, enjoyed by family audiences. One of the traditional characters is the Dame, a woman played by a man. Question 17 of 24. How many colonies were granted independence in 1947? A. 7, B. 9, C. 13, D. 11. The correct answer is B. 9. Another aspect of change was self-government for former colonies. In 1947, independence was granted to 9 countries, including India, Pakistan and Ceylon, now Sri Lanka. Other colonies in Africa, the Caribbean and the Pacific achieved independence over the next 20 years. Question 18 of 24. When were the last Welsh rebellions defeated? A. 14th century, B. 15th century, C. 16th century, D. 17th century. The correct answer is B. 15th century. By the middle of the 15th century, the last Welsh rebellions had been defeated. English laws and the English language were introduced. Question 19 of 24. Which of these words is based on Norman words? A. Summer, B. Apple, C. Cow, D. Park. The correct answer is D. Park. Some words in modern English, for example, park and beauty, are based on Norman French words. Others, for example, apple, cow, and summer, are based on Anglo-Saxon words. Question 20 of 24. What tools did the Bronze Age people introduce? A. Ornaments and weapons, B. Basic farming machinery, C. Gold currency, D. Roads. The correct answer is A. Ornaments and weapons. The people of the Bronze Age were accomplished metal workers who made many beautiful objects in bronze and gold, including tools, ornaments and weapons. Question 21 of 24. Who is Sir Chris Hoy? A. A Scottish rower, B. A Scottish runner, C. A Scottish tennis player, D. A Scottish cyclist. The correct answer is D. A Scottish cyclist. Sir Chris Hoy, 1976, is a Scottish cyclist who has won 6 gold and 1 silver Olympic medals. He has also 11 World Championship titles. Question 22 of 24. Who is responsible for the economy? A. Foreign Secretary, B. Home Secretary, C. Chancellor of the Exchequer, D. Secretary of State. The correct answer is C. Chancellor of the Exchequer. The Prime Minister appoints about 20 senior MPs to become ministers in charge of departments. These include Chancellor of the Exchequer, responsible for the economy; Home Secretary, responsible for crime, policing and immigration; Foreign Secretary, responsible for managing relationships with foreign countries; other ministers, called Secretaries of State, responsible for subjects such as education, health and defence. Question 23 of 24. Who is the patron St of Wales? A. St. Patrick, B. St. Andrew, C. St. David, D. St. George. The correct answer is C. St. David. England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland each have a national saint, called the patron saint. Each saint has a special day. The 1st of March, St. David's Day, Wales. The 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, Northern Ireland. The 23rd of April, St. George's Day, England. The 30th of November, St. Andrew's Day, Scotland. Question 24 of 24. What does the York Minster have? A. Stained wood, B. Stained limestone, C. Stained bricks, D. Stained glass. The correct answer is D. Stained glass. York Minster had windows of stained glass, telling stories about the Bible and Christian saints.